Good evening, beautiful people. Anastasia here. I feel like I should start some midnight robe hangouts or something because I seem to be doing live videos in the evening when everyone's asleep, and I have an inspiration and I just want to share it because I have space in my head. So who knows what we birth out of that. But what I wanted to talk to you about tonight was the concept of there are coaches everywhere. So there's so much information out there about the value of coaches and how amazing they are, and having mentors in people in your life, and having those people that are inspirational to you and having sessions with them. And recently I've heard some people saying, yeah, but I can't afford to have coaching and it's quite expensive, and just, creating that separation from themselves. And so what I've been playing with lately is the energy of how I'm a contribution to everything all the time, and that everything's a contribution to me all the time. And so instead of just looking in one spot, in one location, so I'm just looking for coaches and mentors for me to receive the inspiration, I'm looking everywhere. And so tonight we had dinner with our beautiful neighbours, and we have these wonderful new neighbours. They've just moved into the village, and they are from the Ukraine, Russia and Ukraine, and they just have the most beautiful wisdom, simple wisdom that comes through them. So he was sharing about, he's actually installing his own solar panels and wiring his own house. He's not an electrician, he's learning as he goes. And he recently, single man job, put solar panels on his roof by himself and connected them. And what he was sharing was that he said, when you do something dangerous or with high risk, the most important thing to do is to be fully present and to be conscious of the thoughts that are going through your head, and making sure that they are there's no negative thoughts and they're all positive, or clear. And there's nothing at all. You're just present with what you're doing. And he's just telling this normal story of what he was doing and why he felt he was okay to do this on his own. And he could have asked for support if he wanted to. He's got many neighbours that would help him. But he really wanted to experience that challenge and create that for himself. But that profound wisdom has just been sitting with me, just going, whenever we are doing something that is high risk, which is, a lot of our days, putting ourselves out there and breaking through barriers and, becoming more of who we are, and dissolving limitations of what we perceive. It's usually high risk, particularly to the ego. And so to really be present and to breathe, he said, so you put your attention on your breath, you're present, and you're mindful of the thoughts that are going through your head. And I thought, wow, what a metaphor for life. What an amazing, simple wisdom that I received just by hanging out with my neighbours and having dinner, in my neighbour's pizza oven. So there's twofold message to this little video. Is one, to share with you my neighbour's wisdom of allowing yourself to be taking risks. And he's like, you can do something dangerous if you take these things into account. So danger is just a perception, really, and we can actually go there. And so the three things are just be mindful of your thoughts, put your attention on your breath, and be present. And the second reason I wanted to connect with you tonight was just to remind you that there's wisdom everywhere, there's inspiration everywhere. Allow your the checkout chick to be your inspiration for the day. Allow the person that you sit with on the bus to deliver you something really amazing. You know, each conversation, each person you connect with, each, you know, perhaps if it's a billboard or a little graffiti sign, there's wisdom that wants to, you know, the universe wants to connect with you. Universe wants to deliver you everything that you need to return to your joy, to your natural state of joy. So receive it, allow it in, and be open to it. And I think the most potent thing we can do is just open our energy fields to receiving that. And maybe it will come in the form of a life coach or a mentor, but maybe your mentor is the guy who's selling you potatoes. So yeah, I just wanted to ask you that question, have this conversation with you, and see if that's something that, yeah, I want to invite you into opening yourself up to that, and just see what changes, see what happens. Oh, hello, beautiful people. And yeah, it's beautiful to see everyone here. Hi. Hey, Megan, Kylie, Kathy, Sophie, Heather. Yeah, I feel like I should keep talking since everybody's joining me. It's such a glorious thing. Yes, window cleaners. Oh my gosh. Yes, Zach had an amazing window cleaner that gave him profound wisdom. Each time he came, he was blown away. Cab drivers, they're the classic wisdom keepers, I think. So what would it take for you to open your field up to allow the universe to deliver you everything that you need in the most creative and interesting ways? So it might not always be what your mind thinks it will be. Sending you all so much love, and hope you enjoyed my little midnight robe sharings. Mwah. Good night.